You hit the goal and felt almost nothing. Not relief, not pride, not what you pictured during all those months of grinding toward it. Just nothing. Or it lasted a day, and then you were already looking at the next thing, and somewhere underneath the next goal you are already chasing. There is a question you haven't let yourself ask yet. What if the emptiness isn't telling you to chase something bigger? What if it's your brain telling you something is broken in the way you are chasing? And nobody who sells you goal setting content will ever say this out loud. Because if they did, you'd stop buying what they are selling. Sonja Lyubomirsky at UC Riverside calls this hedonic adaptation. Here's how to catch it happening to you right now. Think of something you really wanted 2 years ago. A phone, a job, a relationship, a number in your bank account. Got it? Now ask yourself, do you feel about it now the way you thought you would back when you were grinding for it? Almost nobody does. Your brain adapted, the baseline just reset, and the thing you fought for became background noise. But here's what that means for what you're chasing right now. Because if your brain adapts to every win, and the satisfaction window keeps getting shorter, there's a point where none of it feels worth it anymore. Not because the goals stop mattering, because your brain has already started anticipating the emptiness before you even get there. And once that kicks in, something shifts in how you go after everything. We are getting to exactly what that is in about 60 seconds. Quick honest question before we keep going. Think about the goal you're working hardest over right now. How long do you think the satisfaction actually going to last once you hit it? Days, weeks, months? Drop your honest answer in the comments, just a number. Here's what your brain is actually hooked on, not achievement. The anticipation of achievement. Dopamine, the chemical everyone's talked about, doesn't fire when you cross the finish line. It fires when you think that you are getting close. The chase, the almost, the feeling of just one step, that's where it feels alive. And the second you actually hit it, the chemical that kept you going just stops. And your brain starts looking for the next thing to chase. Not because you are ungrateful, not because nothing's ever enough, because that's literally the system you are running on. Here's what nobody's telling you. Goal setting content will ever tell you. The goal was never the destination. The goal was the dopamine of the chase. And once you hit it, chase is over, and your brain, which felt completely alive during the whole pursuit, suddenly has nothing to look forward to. So you can find the next goal. Because sitting with the emptiness is worse, and your brain will do almost anything to avoid that. Here's the actual neuroscience behind why you felt nothing. Here's what her research found. Your brain can only adapt to endpoints, not to ongoing experiences. The second something becomes a finish line, your brain starts adapting to it before you even cross it. The satisfaction starts shrinking before you even get there, and you felt the letdown before you even had a chance to celebrate. That's not you being ungrateful, that's not something wrong with you, that's just how your brain is wired. And it was never built for the world we live in now, where the next goal is already loaded and waiting before you even caught your breath. Think about what that actually costs you. Spending years chasing things that feel like nothing the moment you get them. Getting everything you work for and feeling empty in a ways you can't explain to anyone. Because from the outside, it looks like you are winning. From the inside, it feels like a treadmill that just keeps moving faster. And the standard advice, be more grateful, celebrate longer, set bigger goals, fixes exactly none of it because it's going after the wrong thing. Here's what actually starts to break the cycle. 1. Figure out what you actually love about during the thing, not hitting it, the actual doing of it. The part where time disappears and you forget to check your phone. That's where your brain can't adapt because you are still inside it. 2. Measure showing up, not hitting the goal. Did you do the work today? That's the only question. Your brain rewards showing up, not arriving. 3. Sit with the emptiness once before you chase the next thing. Not forever, just once. But you find there is usually more honest than any goal you could set. You didn't feel nothing because the win didn't matter. You felt nothing because your brain spent everything getting there and had nothing left for when you arrived. The win was real. The emptiness was real too. Now you know why both of those things can be true at the same time. The goal was never the problem. It was always what you were using the goal to avoid feeling. If you want more videos that go underneath the ambition towards actually running it, subscribe. That's all this channel does.